In this video, I am going to show you how far I've gotten with my knitting, and I'm going to tell you exactly how things are going to be going regarding Mondays and Fridays, as well as sharing some things if you've seen my other videos and you have questions. I'm Zana, and I've been recently diagnosed with autism. I'm almost 54 years old, and I'm of Caribbean heritage, and I'm in a really small percentage in the world. So if you're like me and had been looking for videos like this and couldn't find any, here I am. Click, subscribe, and do all the things. Let me go. I need to take this off my head. This is my norm when I am at home. This is what people don't see often, because what I would normally do is mask the "to thy kingdom come," and then people don't truly know me. But since that mask is really coming down, yeah, it's even hard to like to deal with that in the everyday world, where people just don't see that as being okay or normal, or they may tell you that to be kind, but not really. But anyway, let me show you how far I have gotten. This is going to be some kind of a throw, a small one. Obviously, there are about 40 of these, and I'm just doing, I think it's purling, the purl design. So that is all I'm doing, but this is nice and heavy, and I'm hoping that when I find it, I've just started my second of these. Just started it, so I'm hoping that it will get far. Got another one after that, but I am going to do this while I talk to you because it'll be easier for me. So, to let you know about my schedule, on Mondays, I'm going to be talking to you like this, just try to normalize autism and ADHD in a person like myself, someone who is my color, my ethnicity, my heritage, and my age. Just to tell you a little story, in my work, I actually came across someone recently who is in their 50s, not as old as I am, but just in their 50s. And they said to me that they have 2 kids. One is definitely can see that they're autistic, and they've had to take time from what they do to be a carer for that particular child, because things are that complicated with them. And what did I do? Okay, good. And also it urged them to get a test, and I was like, yay, good for you, especially since that person is of a similar heritage, color, age, all that. You don't see people, well, for me, I don't see people like that around me. So therefore, I can't relate. I mean, yeah, you can relate in some ways to other people who are not of your ethnicity, of course. But you got to remember that with neurodivergency, cultural stuff gets in the way how people have raised you, even the time that you were born has something to do with it. For instance, what that lady was saying, what we were talking about is that you were punished for everything from thy kingdom come. And you were punished in a severe way as well. That's how it was in the Caribbean, or for people of Caribbean heritage when they were your parents. And they also have had, back in that time, problems with dealing with anyone who is a bit quote unquote different, because when you think of the history that we've been through with slavery and things like that, we've always been taught to be a certain way. So therefore, anything other than that certain way is not good enough. It is deemed as not viable, that sort of thing. So therefore, we've learned that. And yeah, we really carried on with that smartly back in the early 70s. But yeah, we talked about that. And she said that she is actually going to go and get her diagnostics. She's actually getting her diagnostics done at the moment for that situation. And she has had to answer the questions for anyone who wants to know. And I'll get into that story in another time. But I went through Psych UK, and they were... I went through the NHS normally, the council at first. And then I was told like a year in that my situation, they were splitting up the tests and things because they had too many, and my thing was going to be switched to somebody else. And then I hadn't heard anything then for over another year. And I then learned I was switched to Psych UK, and she is doing that as well. She is doing her questions, and she talked about how hard and traumatic it is, and how she's had to stop and cry and all that. So yeah, it tends to be like that. And I do wonder if it is more with our community, because then I spoke with someone else who is not like me, not my age, but got diagnosed late in the grand scheme of things. Late is not in childhood. So I asked if it was traumatic for that person, and they said no, the person was actually really nice. And it wasn't about the niceness, so that's number one in them not understanding what I meant. It's like the actual going through what your childhood was like. And they said that they had the opportunity to talk for a few hours, and for me, I had an hour. I talked, but it was very traumatic for me. I stimmed a lot. This was when it came to the face-to-face. But before, when I had to answer all those questions, it was a lot for me as well. And I had to tell myself, okay, I need to power through because I need to get to this, because I've waited long enough for this diagnosis. And it's a lot. It's a lot. But as I said, I will get into that in another video. I will work that one out. But yeah, she said that she had been crying and things, and I was glad that I was able to then tell her, well, you could look forward to going through more of that when you actually have to talk face to face with a person, whether it be online or not. Mine was online, thank goodness. So I did very early in the morning, 7 a.m. And it wore me out for the rest of the day. So for any of you out there who may be going through this imminently, please know that you may need to allot some time for that. And you may also need to be aware that you may or may not get the diagnosis at the same time. But I don't want to talk about that too much right now. I will put a separate video for that. But there was nothing like being able to talk to someone who I related to so much, and she felt the same. It's very sad because there are not many of us who are able to have the opportunity to get that diagnosis, especially if we're back home in the Caribbean. We don't have the opportunity to actually go and get all of that done just like that. So it is a bit difficult. It's hard. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, and you can let me know in the comment section if you have gone through your assessment and have had your diagnosis or not had your diagnosis, or if you're in the middle of it all, or if you're thinking of it. Please let me know, because especially for people like us, we tend to have other things that are more specific to our culture, which I will definitely get into in the next episode. So hang tight for that. But until then, I am working on this, and every Monday you'll see how much further I've gotten with this. And thankfully, this is amazing, by the way, that I can do this. This is just fantastic, and do this and talk to you at the same time. It is amazing. Any of you that are thinking about getting into YouTube or social media or anything like that, and you have difficulties with focusing and things like that, this is really awesome. So before I go, I need to get into that third thing that I said I was going to talk about, that if you happen to check my other videos, you may want to know, wait a minute, but that person isn't quite like that when she is on this video. Is she pretending? No, I'm not. Well, okay. I'm not pretending now. I'm not pretending now. As I said previously, in a previous video, unfortunately, or life of masking, especially for people in my heritage and things, we mask so much to pretend that we are like other people of other heritage, of different heritage in general. So then when you put other situations like neurodiversity or mental health or the combination, which you tend to be prone to when you have neurodiverse issues, it's even harder. It's even harder. So I had learned after doing a lot of research, which I tend to fixate on, that's one of my fixations. I researched a lot on how people present and things, and I tried my best to mimic what they do. But this right here, and this channel, this is all about me being me, to show you and to normalize, oh dear, and to normalize this. So yeah, I just want to make sure that you know that this is okay. Masking isn't okay. But the world that we live in has made us feel as if we need to be quote unquote normal, whatever version of normal the world has created for us. But that's not normal, because what happens then is that as you go on in life, it impacts your mental health. Okay, I just did another one. This is so cool, doing this and talking at the same time. However, that is to explain, if you've seen my other videos, if you've seen my other platforms of Bajans Paninet and Locked on Chronic, and you don't understand why I seem to be looking at the camera. I do a lot of editing. I do a lot of re-recording. And I plan everything to a T. So I'm looking at stuff, and I'm not just doing this. And this is the most relaxing for me. What my suggestion is with all of this is be yourself. If you want to do all this, or if you want to do anything else for that matter, be yourself. We live in the world that's too fake. And it's fake because certain peoples in the upper echelons have decided that this is how it is. And especially for people coming from my demographic, not only with neurodiversity, but people from the Caribbean, we've had to bow down to those who have told us in the past, this is how it is, this is what you need to do, if not, things like that. And that has been epigenetic trauma throughout the years. And therefore we've come to this place, but let us be ourselves. Let us be ourselves. And knitting and crocheting, which I also do, by the way, is very good for this. It helps with the stimming and things. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you on Friday. So remember, Mondays are more down to earth, this sort of thing. You'll see this sort of thing, all of that. Fridays, even though you may see a little bit of this, it'll be more like giving you pointers about tips and things that you can definitely, I mean, you can share this as well, by the way, but you'll definitely be able to share with people who want to learn more about our demographic when it comes to neurodiversity and things of that nature. So yeah, I will see you again in the next episode. Bye for now.